What's up guys, it's Garrett. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about the horrible, I want to say, chamber of the friend zone. And the friend zone is a scary place to be in, and the reason why, well, there's a bunch of reasons why, but I just know that everyone that I've ever known has been in the friend zone at one point in their life, and I feel like everyone has to experience it at least like once in their life to some degree. And there are ways out of it though. I think that, a lot of what I'm about to say or talk about in this video has to do with the beginning stages, because the beginning stages are so important. Like, the beginning stages are the ultimate setup for how this whole relationship is gonna go, whether it's a friendship or more than that. There's usually more to it. Usually people want more out of it, or at least one of them, and it's really hard to get out of the friend zone when you first enter the friend zone. And it's like you get thrown into the friend zone and they lock the key, or they lock it, and you're stuck there. So I've listed a few things that I feel can really help anyone that's in the friend zone or about to enter the friend zone, or before they first, right before you're about to slide in the DMs or something like that. I hope this can help you at least a little bit. You gotta be like one step ahead of the game, and the game is important. I know people don't like games, and this also depends on like age range too. I think that from like 18 to like 22 is a completely different realm of, or a completely different age bracket of dating and relationships versus like, your late 20s and 30s or mid 20s. Things start to change as you get older, but since the majority of my subscribers are younger, I can totally help you out with this one. This is just, I kind of know what to do. Coming from someone that's been on the other side of the fence of friend zoning, I think that, and that's not a cocky way of saying it, but at the same time, I also do like having the opposite sex as friends too. I think there's a whole misconception on like, you can't have the opposite sex as a friend, when I beg to differ. I have so many girls that are friends, and I usually get along better with girls. I don't know if it's just me, but I tend to open up more with women and girls because there's more of a comfort level. I'm a mama's boy. Okay, so the first one is, it all starts in the beginning, and I've written all of these down myself. I don't really go on other websites and check like, oh, how to get out of the friend zone or something like that. So it all starts in the beginning, and you need to really establish who you are and what you want in the beginning, because you have to really play that card of like, almost in an arrogant way of being like, hey, I'm gonna be nice to you, I'm gonna be friendly with you, but I didn't DM you for no reason, or I didn't come up to you for no reason. Always throw in like one compliment and that's it. Don't over compliment it, because then you just look thirsty and you're not gonna get anywhere with that. At least with guys. So like, guys are always sliding in the DMs and like they're getting way too into it, calling girls beautiful 24/7 and blah 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 and this and that, and then you're already lost your game right there. With girls on the other hand, guys like compliments. So all you girls that are listening, if you tell him he's hot once, and this is just in the beginning by the way, then he will totally give you his attention, because guys love compliments just as much as girls do. Girls, get it a lot more. So it might be like oh, okay, I get this all the time, especially if she's like a pretty girl. Especially if he's like a mediocre, average looking dude. That is a prime first step. That always gets my attention, because I think I'm kind of a basic looking dude for the most part. The second one is play the game a little bit. And by the way, I'm talking about in the beginning. You gotta play that card like, hey, the texting, waiting, and if they waited, then you have to wait a little bit. I know this is kind of more towards like getting out of the friend zone, or that's what the title of this video is, but whatever. The beginning is the most important. So then once you guys get to know each other better, you guys can be more comfortable and open with each other. So the next thing is make moves. Always. You have to at least try once. And girls, this one goes for you too, because majority of the time, if you want to get out of the friend zone, go try and kiss him, honestly, or something like that, because he will 98% of the time at least reciprocate it. And you don't have to go out, it doesn't mean like, you know, do everything with them. I just like, and maybe not even kiss them, but like make some sort of move that's like, hey, I'm not your friend. We're not gonna be friends. Just like in Wolf of Wall Street when she's like, yeah, we're not gonna be friends. Boom, right there, he was hooked. All right, Leo, I feel you. Next thing is always look good when you're hanging out, no matter what it is. You guys can be hanging out, going to movies, and that doesn't mean dress up either. You guys know when you look good and when you don't. That's a personal thing, so always look good, no matter what it is. You have to like, it shows like, because the guy notices it, and it shows him that like, oh, she's always looking good when she's around me. That means she does not want to just be friends, and she knows that she doesn't want me to friend zone her. So, and the next one is always be upfront. Be upfront in the very beginning and in the very end. And being upfront, you gotta tell them how you feel, or her. You have to express that to some degree, because, and that just doesn't mean like, hey, like I like you, you're cute, blah blah blah. That means like, it almost means opening up a little bit and like getting close with them, but there's a difference with friendship closeness and not friendship closeness. Which leads me to my last one, and that is spend time with him doing normal things. It's that simple. Look good doing it, but it doesn't like, even if it's looks like a friend thing, like, oh, we're going out and getting ice cream at midnight or something like that. What is an important thing to get out of the friend zone?
Just don't be too good of a friend. Don't be too friendly. Like, have your like limits of friend, but like don't be too good of a friend. Like, still flirt with her.
That's all I gotta say about friend zones and friend zoning. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I know YouTube's all weird right now, but hit the subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up. Stay out of the friend zone. Peace out.